High above the clouds, in the split-second chaos of a damaged aircraft spiraling toward Earth, survival used to mean a miracle. But that changed in the blink of an eye on one fateful day in 1942, when a new chapter in aviation history was written. This is the story of the first ever live seat ejections in history, a bold experiment, a desperate leap, and the birth of a technology that has since saved thousands of lives. Before the 1940s, if a pilot needed to escape a failing aircraft, it was a brutal game of chance. You had to unstrap yourself, open the canopy, if it even opened, and physically throw yourself clear of the fuselage while plummeting toward the ground. And if your aircraft was spinning, that could be a death sentence. As aircraft got faster and more advanced during World War II, this problem became urgent. There was no time, no margin for error. Pilots needed a way to get out fast. The first real breakthrough came from an unexpected source: Nazi Germany. In the early 1940s, German engineers at Junkers began developing a compressed air-powered ejection system. It wasn't pretty, but it worked. And then in January of 1942, the world witnessed something extraordinary. Test pilot Helmut Schenk, flying a Junkers Ju-87 Stuka dive bomber fitted with experimental rocket-assisted ejection gear, became the first person in history to eject from an aircraft using a mechanically propelled seat. At over 500 kilometers per hour, Schenk's aircraft experienced a control failure during a test flight. With no other option, he pulled the ejection handle. The seat launched, and Schenk, he survived. The early German system used compressed air and small explosive charges to propel the seat up and away from the cockpit. Primitive by today's standards, but revolutionary at the time. What followed was an arms race, not just for faster planes, but for better pilot survival systems. After the war, Allied forces pored over captured German technology, including ejection systems. British company Martin Baker took the lead in the West, and by the 1950s, ejection seats were becoming standard in military aircraft. Today, the ejection seat is an incredibly sophisticated life-saving system capable of functioning at supersonic speeds and low altitudes. Over 10,000 lives have been saved thanks to it. From a desperate wartime invention to a high-tech guardian angel for modern pilots, the seat ejection system changed the rules of flight and survival. And it all started with one man, one malfunctioning aircraft, and a leap into the unknown. If you found this story as incredible as we did, hit that like button, subscribe for more aviation history, and drop a comment below.